Well, here it is, the closing moments in Yorkville. I've been here for 6 months now, and I've accomplished a fair amount. Done a number of ceremonies here at the Rock. I did a ceremony down at the waterfront. I did a ceremony at the waterfront magazine boat ride. So, like one ceremony a month, possibly, is what I achieved. For very little impact, I might add. At the same time, I maintained my relationships with their stock and with Adam, my associate down in Mexico, and the Karma Hub Initiative. And I maintained good connections with my cousin Janice and her granddaughter Lily, who visited for a while. And there was a couple of parties at the house during the time. And I was scammed by some of these AI guys in the financing business. Scammed by a number of them. I'm embarrassed to talk about it, but I got scammed. Key is, don't ever give up your computer to EasyDesk, unless you're doing it for a particular purpose and you know the people you're dealing with. Because when EasyDesk takes over your computer, you stand to. It's like, I'm sure if I understood what a rape was, this is a similar feeling without the physics. Hi. And got a few interesting things happening, I think. Nothing came from the exploration into the Canadian dental scene. I did get my dental insurance, but it's far from free. It cost me like $400 plus just to get a couple of fillings. But it's scale. They have a scale rate. I did complain to both to the doctor and to the Dental Association, but I think nothing is coming of it. And I did spend a lot of time in the Yorkville, and I had numerous conversations with people here over the time who are all interested in the story of the Rock and how we got paid for selling of air rights. And we were also we attended a indigenous event festival the other day. Much to my chagrin, the elder there, an Anishinaabe elder, I don't want to be too critical of her. I'm not going to mention her name. Those who want to find out her name and who is pretending to be a grandmother. I mean, she does a good job. She's written quite a number of books, but she doesn't know the first thing about being a grandmother and how to greet an elder from another territory. The peacemaker, he knows how to greet people from another territory. She doesn't. And during my experiences down in Well, the Crestone event took place in August. I participated from remote, and it was interesting. There was a lot of learning experiences to be had there. I did get Adam on the agenda there. I myself, I was on the agenda, but I had to give up my space because they had a technical glitch, and I really wanted Adam's pitch to be heard. And he did a good half-hour presentation, and it was heard, and so I feel real good about that. And it doesn't feel like I've been gone that long because, like this technology today with Zoom. And well, let me finish summing up. Firstly, the Black Swan cement thing. It's still there, and they're still talking, but they have no interest in working with me. I don't know why, other than they have their own vision, mission, and they're going to go about it, even though the UN Office of the Future offers a good exploration. Now, I have taken two Toronto initiatives. One, Toronto TO Live. That is the entertainment industry. Their approach to Toronto. They've got three administrations merged into one, and it'll be interesting to see how they maintain their structure as they look to design a center point down on the traditional people's territory, the unceded territory, at where Meridian Hall is, and next door to it. This land is unceded territory, and they talk as if it's ceded territory. And so TO Toronto and I are not likely going to do stuff together. While I'm waiting, my activity today is I'm looking to get a contract for Poe AI to be drawn up with the security of BlackBerry having the reputation for the best security, and to use Poe AI as a lightning rod for delivering an understanding of Poe and the 10 Transformers around the world. So will it be TO? There's also Toronto Global, which is another agency that is they're an active program developing international business, and whether or not they will look at the letter from Mexico and act on it, I have forwarded it to them, and we'll see if they will act on the letter from the mayor of Playa del Carmen. So I'm also intending to pitch Google with the concept of drafting our AI, because I think Poe AI is going to be my necessary focus. Poe AI, that will deliver me economic results, as well as get me the exposure that I need in order to drive some funds to my team. So I think that's almost a summation of 6 months, amazing, eh? Things I haven't done. I didn't spend enough time with my daughter, of course, but she was away for a bit. Yada, yada, yada. She's dealing with her cancers, which is always an ongoing problem for her and therefore for me. And then Austin and I got it together a couple times, maybe 3, I think. And maybe it was only 2. And we had the baseball thing this year. That was amazing. 49th anniversary of the baseball league. That was I did a ceremony there. That was nice. And that's my 6 months. Short, sweet, and Toronto is growing like unbelievable. If I just look over there, those buildings. The big one in the center, I think, is Four Seasons. And these ones are just, this is just the park in Yorkville, where I spend a lot of my time. And we're waiting for today. Like today I was supposed to go up to IBM to talk with them about their business hub. And I spent some time at Toronto's hub. All time wasted, except I had fun. I participated in their improv. That was fun. And I found out, it was interesting what I learned there, that the BIS, Banking of International Settlements, moved into the Toronto hub. There was an announcement made. I went down based on the announcement. Nobody at the Innovation Hub had ever heard of the BIS program and Enbridge. And my intentions were to get a relationship with Enbridge, and it sort of turns out that Enbridge, while it's the Bank of Canada, they've hired a Mexican guy to run it, and he's over in Basel, Switzerland now. And all of my efforts here were pissing in the wind, unfortunately. And what progress have we made in the city of Toronto, Yorkville? We did get the trees trimmed in front of the sign of the Yorkville Village. We did get the water running here properly. We didn't get the subway greeting changed. When the subway trains pull into the Bay Station, they say Bay Station when they should be saying Bay Yorkville. We managed to get the sign changed. They changed the sign in the wall. It says Bay Yorkville, but the person who runs the machines has not changed it yet. And the Blue Yorkville BIA is pretty much asleep on this, as they are in most things. Although they do manage to keep music in the park, with Michelle doing a pretty decent job, as much as I have a bad feeling about Michelle. She wasn't very supportive of my activity, and she bears the accolades of the community by selecting music for the park. Good for her. And the village of Yorkville, they have been silent in dealing with me. I have noticed, and I've gone on record of saying that those signs they put around the lampposts are breaking the law. Those signs should not be put on. You can see over there that blue sign, "Let's go shop small." That sign, it's on all the lampposts, covering up the plaques that we charged people $2,000 many years ago, when $2,000 was a chunk of change, where we charged them $2,000, $2,500 to have their name on a plaque honoring Yorkville. That was a project I initiated. It raised maybe $40,000, $50,000 all in all, but I would not call it a success, because look what happens to it. I think the only person who really appreciated what I did was my friend Yoso, who got his lamppost in front of 71 named by him. And his daughter and I still keep in touch. I dropped in a couple of times at Yoso's, but we didn't see Leo this time. Would have liked to have seen him. And Kathy Alon, I messed up on our dates twice, or once anyways. And Ahmed, didn't get together with Ahmed. Not that I didn't try. And Terry Lynn visited for a while. That was a treat. Terry Lynn came, and we did a trip to the island. We did a trip to Yorkville. I think she even videoed me doing a ceremony on the rock. That was a blessing. And Terry Lynn is well healed, I'm happy to say. I don't have to worry about her. I used to think, how is she going to get through life? She got through okay, God bless her. And well, the world is beset by this Donald Trump character. And shortly we'll be rid of him. But he's going to dominate the news for another year while we put him in jail. And don't put him in jail. Have him fight. He's got to go bankrupt again. I mean, he's got to go bankrupt again. There's no way that he gets out of this without being bankrupt. I don't see it. And I don't understand why people don't short his stock. I mean, like, I'm talking about the professionals. So, anyways, that's another story. That's one thing I did. I have put an observing team to watch me negotiate my deal with BlackBerry, with a view to buying BlackBerry. BlackBerry is way underpriced, and when we teach them how to make Poe AI with their security, BlackBerry will going back to being a #1 world global company, because it's going to well, we'll see how much of my stuff it's going to own. I don't think it's going to own that much, because I don't think they're going to be willing to pay for it. But BlackBerry should at least try and buy the Heart of Africa campaign. And I should also maybe consider doing the Heart of Africa campaign as an app. That would be interesting. separate from my Poe, but do an app on implementing the Campaign for the Heart of Africa and organizing all the different venues around the world and using what is it called? Easy Expo. EZ-XPO Easy Expo has the capacity for running global projects at a very minimal cost. Like the Heart of Africa campaign can be implemented with under $100,000. Under $100,000. The Heart of Africa campaign. And which company is going to do that? Or both Google and BlackBerry. And integrate Karma Hub into the equation. Karma Hub and Easy Expo and BlackBerry, they should all meet each other, and we should build. Now, maybe Toronto Global will understand it. Let's not count them short. And also TO Live. TO Live could also use the Campaign for the Heart of Africa. That would be something. But it's a long sell. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That's 22 minutes that you'll never get again. God bless. Oh, did we mention graphene? We talked about graphene a bit. Still, nobody really knows about graphene. Still, it's amazing. It's amazing.